Welcome back to some more Star Trek Voyager across the unknown. And 7 of 9 was taken by the Borg Queen, and we are going to go find her in the Dark Frontier. We're ready to go. So here we go. Captain, I managed to install the transwarp coil. I found detailed integration notes 7 must have prepared, anticipating she might not be here to do it herself. Anyway, I had to get creative making it work with our systems. It should tolerate the stress of 2 tactical jumps, 1 into Kreen territory and 1 out. That sequence pushes the salvage components to their absolute limit. No 20-year shortcut home. Understood, Lieutenant. 7's life isn't negotiable. Earth can wait a little while longer. Helm, activate the transwarp drive. Let's bring 7 home. We are at a Borg base. And there's a couple Borg cubes just chilling around. Unimatrix 01, right in the belly of the beast. No turning back now. Biodampeners are holding, Captain. There's no indication the Borg have detected our presence. This is it, people. Time's up. Ready to shuttle? Get 7 and get out. Alright, we have a pilot. It is definitely going to be the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Paris. Next one here, it looks like a little shooty might be in order. And so that is going to be another man, the myth, the legend. It's going to be Tuvok. Tuvok has a little science as well. And with this, I'm thinking we take out B'Elanna. We'll just fight in that one. We'll just fight. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Let's do this. Was half kidding. We're close to the Queen's cube. This thing is huge. Let's locate her comm badge. The team quickly isolates 7's comm badge, signal her location is shielded against direct transport. Unfortunately, the intensive scanning alerts the Borg. We can't beam to 7's location. It's heavily shielded. The Borg have picked us up. Evasive maneuvers, Tom Paris. The pilot expertly navigates the shuttle through the maze of Borg cubes, threading between the onslaught of their energy beams. The path to 7's location is clear. We're on foot inside the Queen's cube. The way is blocked by a force field. Orders? The next one is going to have to be him. So I think it has to be B'Elanna here. Yeah. It has to be B'Elanna. We get it. Shield matrix is promptly disabled and the force field dissipates. They move into the Queen's chamber. The Queen glares, but 7 looks horrified. Her eyes pleading, "Leave now!" We're in, but 7 does not seem herself. The Queen is threatening to assimilate Voyager if we don't leave. Stun 7 and take her with you. The team doesn't hesitate. A phaser shot stuns 7. They grab her and rush toward the exit, much to the Queen's dismay. However, the Queen smiles when a force field suddenly blocks the team's path. They're surrounded by drones. The Queen's strengthen the force field around the chamber. We have to weaken it to beam out. I mean, target the power node above the Queen. Expertly recalibrating the power nodes, the team shuts down the force field. They signal Voyager for immediate beam out. As the transport energy envelops them, their final sight is the chilling fury on the Queen. The Borg's Queen face. Yes! In and out. Get 7 of 9. Let's go. Mr. Tom Paris got 2 levels from that. The other 2 are max level. 7 of the way team are secure, Captain. Multiple Borg vessels converging on our position. Helm, activate the transwarp coil. Get us out of here. pop and gone. Transwarp conduit holding, Captain. Now we just ride and see where it spits us out. The good news is it doesn't like anything followed us. Acknowledge. Report any turbulence or instability, no matter how minor. 7. Welcome back. Captain, I left to protect the ship, yet you pursued, risking the very outcome I sought to prevent. This decision is illogical. You're part of this crew, 7. We don't leave family behind. Ever. I feel like this is what happens when you have Janeway technically masquerading as Vin Diesel. It's all about family. Okay, bad joke. But let's keep on going. I'm truly sorry for this risk you took. When you say family, perhaps I am finally beginning to understand what that means. It means we're likely earned a permanent spot at the top of the Queen's most wanted list. But we'll face it together. Deal with all hands. The courage and loyalty displayed in this mission going into the heart of Borg space for one of our own, it makes me more proud than I can say. We don't know where this transwarp conduit leads, but when we get there, we're all getting shore leave. Well done, Janeway out. And there it is. Dark Frontier, and we've done it. That was Sector 9. That was easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Voyager utilized a Borg transwarp coil to execute an approximated 20,000 light-year jump, effectively reducing the duration of our journey home by 15 years. While my original risk projections were substantial and remain logically sound, the successful outcome of this controversial maneuver requires an adjustment to my earlier assessment. I was advised to have a little more faith in unconventional endeavors. I presume faith is now a quantifiable variable I must incorporate into all future risk assessments. Fascinating. Supplemental. Voyager has intercepted a Federation distress signal. Despite confirmation of its legitimacy, we are alert considering our history of deceptive encounters in the Delta Quadrant. The only current plausible explanation, absent further data, is that another ship has been displaced into the Delta Quadrant by the caretaker entity. To formulate a suitable response, Captain Janeway has called a senior staff meeting on the bridge.
Okay, let's see what Tom Paris has to say about this.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. A jump of 20,000 light years, or 15 normal years for those who want to skip the math. And we owe it all to the captain's utterly audacious transwarp coil plan. I will never question that woman again. Or at least for the rest of the week. Captain Proton's adventures are practically a phenomenon with the crew. The holodeck is booked solid 24/7. Bride of Chaotica, Captain Proton versus the Cosmic Creature, and Invaders from the Ninth Dimension are running on a continuous loop. Now that my holonovel's wrapped up, I actually have time for other momentous tasks, like writing a letter to my father. Who knows, maybe we can give our relationship a second shot if we'll ever make it home. Nah, once we get home. Supplemental. Voyager has just picked up a Federation distress signal. A Starfleet search and rescue ship? More likely the caretaker. Ah, the memories. Maybe the old energy blob dragged someone else over from the Alpha Quadrant. I hope they didn't have to contend with Kulla, or the Borg, or Idrin, or Arturus. Looking back, it's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, Tom Paris. Equinox. Federation Starship Equinox. We're under attack. We need assistance. This is Captain Rastam of the Federation Starship Equinox. We're under attack. We need assistance. The distress call was transmitted 14 hours ago from 3.2 light years away. We're sure it's not a fake this time. I checked for traces of altercation. There were none. The signal signature checks out, and our database does list an Equinox under the command of Captain Ransom. Equinox is a Nova-class ship designed for planetary research, not long-range tactical missions. You know the ship and its captain. Only by reputation, Ransom is an exobiologist, given command of the Equinox after making first contact with the Erigians, a species the Federation had believed to be extinct. He proved otherwise. We should look into the distress call. Set a course. Maximum war. I always wanted to meet Ransom. Too bad it won't be under better circumstances. I look forward to meeting him and his crew. I would expand my knowledge of humanity. I know I've maxed out on a lot of stuff at the moment. Did I get my engineering up to next tier? If we found another trinium source. Leave for now. Orders for morale. I know I just wasted that because we're full on duranium, but it kind of is what it is. Alright, you're gonna be in here. The biolab, let's get up and in here. Good Pelk. I don't think I need torpedoes right now, but here we go. Did I at least get enough for this? I did. Alright, engineering. You're up to full. Alright, Borg probes.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
We don't have any special torpedoes or anything like that.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Move ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Moving ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to its ability ready, Captain.
For geranium, thorium, got lithium for Borg nanites. I mean, we have a bunch of dilithium. Use some uranium though. Where's science? I need 160. Okay, officers' quarters. World Eater. The shiver runs down the spines of everyone on the bridge. Voyager has just entered a new system, and the sight before them is hauntingly beautiful, inspiring both respect and fear. Spatial anomaly 521, according to Starfleet database, is known as a graviton eclipse. Graviton eclipse that rings a bell. One of these engulfed John Kelly, an Earth astronaut, during one of early Mars missions, Ares 4. Observe it. Observe the anomaly. An opportunity like this comes once in 5 lifetimes. But Captain, is it me or did that thing just get bigger? Sensors indicate that Eclipse is now headed straight for Voyager. Time to impact. Imminent, Captain. Any weak points? Does anomaly 521 have any weak points? The shields, Captain, I can't recall. All hands brace for impact. We've lost main power, damaged decks. Ouch. What's the status of the Eclipse? The Eclipse is moving away from Voyager. What? Why? Perhaps something out there is more appetizing than Voyager. We're bringing main power back online. Captain, this could be our chance. Maybe it's the same eclipse that engulfed Ares 4. I always wanted to go down in history, but I never had John Kelly's approach in mind, Commander. We were, as humans put it, lucky. Maybe we shouldn't push our luck. Let Chakotay examine data from the short-range sensors. Inconclusive. We don't know what's inside. Helm, get us out of here. Aye, Captain. I literally want to know what I want to know about John Kelly. I probably have to restart the sector more than likely. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'll restart it. We'll be right back with this. All right, here was we went. I don't know if we'll hit that same portion, but here we go. Yeah, we did hit it. Okay. We have to cut power and reverse our shield polarity. Do it. The Eclipse has adjusted its course and is moving away from Voyager. We're bringing main power back online. Captain, this could be our chance. Maybe it's the Eclipse that engulfed the Ares 4. Okay. Come on, Chakotay. Do not fail this, please. It's the same Eclipse that engulfed the Ares 4 module. Captain, we have to go inside. This is the closest we've come to Earth in a long time. Okay. Our shuttle. Holy shit. We possibly make it to Earth right here? There's no way, right? Well, we could always send a message through. Alright, let's go to the workshop. Still adjustments. Main engineering, get over here. Do I need to build this? Need 120 titanium. I'll actually trade this. I'm not going to get all of this by any means. I think we're still short, right? We're short 20. Grab this while we're in this right now. Now, let's get out of this as fast as possible. Hey, battle stations.
What are your orders,
More
Captain?
cubes.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy is fled, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain. Moving to defend that. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the ports. Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, now I have enough to build this. Large battery components. Alright, science tier 5. Gonna take some time to get that. After we release our destination, I want to learn about this because I've never actually heard about this in lore. I guess the Ares 4 was engulfed by an anomaly that was in Seoul. Pilot in survivalist. All right, Tom Paris. Who's our survivalist? Survivalist is Chakotay. Someone good with science. Very good with science. Since 7 of 9. There's strong turbulence. Shields are holding, picking up the Ares 4 right in front of us. Wait, debris hitting field. Going our way. Tom, please don't get hit by the... Thank you. The pilot manages to outmaneuver the chaotic trajectories of the oncoming debris. The away team emerges unscathed en route to Ares 4 module. We're clear. We can take a few more samples from the eclipse on the way to the Ares. Do it. Chakotay picks up signs of lost civilizations and unknown religio-scientific artifacts. He beams the artifacts aboard, and the team finally has the Ares 4 module in visual range. However, Voyager warns them that an eclipse is on the conclusion course with a dark matter asteroid. Okay. Captain, the Ares 4 is intact. Kelly's logs might still be in here. We don't have much time, but we could try to get him out. It's going to be a little hectic. I think I'm going to go full engineer this first one. No. We're going to tractor it out of the eclipse. The way team works with unparalleled precision. They tractor the Ares 4 out. Voyager then informs them that the eclipse has increased speed. We can't tell if we're going to make it in time. Well, you better. Life support to the thrusters. The shuttle buckles under the gravimetric pressure, but it makes it out of the eclipse just in time. Module in tow. We gotta take the module with us. That's why we cat here. Can't believe we found Kelly's module. It's like finding a message in a bottle from our earliest days of space exploration. Indeed. Ensign, have Kelly's logs been secured? Yes, Captain. They're being transferred to Astrometrics as we speak. I will study the data in greater detail. Make it top priority. Since we recovered the Ares module and with it his remains, John Kelly deserves a proper memorial. An honorary Starfleet funeral, even if it's centuries overdue. I couldn't agree more. Ah. That was a fun little thing. Okay, let's hit the Equinox here. The sector is a 5-sector 1. Ooh. She's a smaller ship. I don't remember what the Equinox was or what actual type of ship that is off the top of my head. She's in pristine condition though. We're approaching the Equinox, Captain. There are multiple hull breaches, their warp drives offline in the strange, their shields are being disrupted by an unspecified energy surge. Source unknown. The USS Equinox. The view screen displays a Federation starship so badly battered it barely holds together. Its shields flicker erratically, barely containing the damage within. After their encounter with the Dauntless, the crew eyes this fellow Starfleet vessel with deep suspicion, wondering what horrors it has endured. Open the channel. This is Captain Janeway, the Federation Starship Voyager. We're responding to your Voyager. You got to extend your shields around our ship, match the emitter frequency. Do it. Did you hear that? Shields extended, holding, Captain. It's gone. Strange. Captain Ransom, can you hear me? Signal lost, Captain. Scan the ship for life signs. Nothing definitive. These weird energy surges are destroying the scan. Okay. This is really weird. We're gonna send Cass. Well, this is engineering and fighting, so I think I'm gonna take B'Elanna. Klingon B'Elanna. And Tuvok is good. But Tvork might be better here. Well, Tvork holds down a couple of positions. There's B'Elanna engineering. She doesn't have engineering. There's 3 engineering ones. They're back to back. Medical. Let's try this. Captain, we're in the Equinox engineering. The warp core is critical in the crew. We found a dead crewman with strange injuries. Orders? I don't know how we got that. The team's medical track order indicates that every cell of the dead person has been dissected. An immense amount of energy is necessary to cause something like this. What happened on this ship? Captain, warp core could be ticking time bomb. Stabilize it. Different Voyagers, heavily modified, but why? The team can't make heads or tails. The core seems stable. I might redo this. We'll go with it. We'll just roll with it. Captain, the away team has returned. The Equinox survivors are in sickbay. Very well. As soon as Captain Ransom is ready, I want to talk to him. Captain Janeway, I'm glad to meet you. How's Earth? I wish I could say you weren't sent here to find us. I'm afraid not. We've been stranded at Delta Quadrant, pulled against our will by an alien called the Caretaker. He displaced us as well. I hate to admit, but we've reached the end of what we can accomplish without aid. I literally want to know more about that that freaking engine. I want to know more about that engine. Sorry, I want to know. Because this man was all the way down here at one time, and he put an engine together that we don't understand. Anti-monitor. Okay. I'm gonna send Cass, but she's only a level 3. It's fine. I'm gonna take Tuvok. I'm gonna take 7 of 9. Tuvok. I'm gonna take Tavorik to that. So Tavorik will go out there. 7 of 9 is really good. And Cass. Hopefully this actually works. I want you to damn it deal with the diagnostics. It's heavily damaged, not critical. There are new energy counters, and dilithium matrix has been completely redesigned. Did they try using other types of fuel? Interesting. Other types of fuel. Large pieces can be removed. Okay, Marla Gilmore. Another crew member. Remember the plasma torch. Stun him with a phaser. Captain, the away team has returned. Okay. I'm glad to meet you. How's Earth? I wish I could say. You weren't sent here to find us? I'm afraid not. We've been stranded at Delta Quadrant, pulled against our will by an alien called Caretaker. He displaced us as well. I hate to admit it, but we've reached the end of what we could accomplish without aid. Ask him how he managed this unlikely survival. It's a Nova-class science vessel designed for short-term research. You're not built for this. How did you travel this far with fewer resources than us? Honestly, Captain, we just got lucky. Found a wormhole. The rest, it's not something I care to detail. We lost 39 crewmen. It was hell. May I ask you something, Captain? The Prime Directive. How often have you broken it for the sake of protecting your crew when it was necessary? We certainly make compromises. Hard decisions often. My crew's survival always comes first. Compromises, yes. Survival out here demands a certain darkness. We've all seen things, done things, and now we're even more dire straits needing your help. We have been under relentless alien attacks for weeks now. We can't communicate with them, and they cause serious damage each time our shields fail. Since you've extended your shields onto my ship, you made yourself a target for them, I would guess. He's correct. Our shields show multiple stress points. We're under attack. How do these aliens attack? Without weapons. They are opening fissures in our shields, Captain. Captain Janeway, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the Equinox crew, we've been working on a way to repel these things. And you are Marla Gilmore, my operations officer. She knows her stuff. You see, these aliens are coming from another plane of existence, maybe another dimension. They're opening fissures in our plane to attack. They can't stay for long. If they don't go back, they die, which means they're vulnerable on this side. Came up with a multi-phasic force field generator. The idea is to isolate them so they can't attack us anymore. Show yourself impressed. Intriguing idea. Is expected from someone of your renown. Did you manage to build a prototype? My crew is resourceful, Captain. Yes, we did, but it's lost, I'm afraid. Our science lab is filled with radiation since an attack. I propose downloading the blueprints from our computer. We'd have to start over building it, but it's the only safe way. Let's build the generator. This has top priority. We'll download the blueprints and start building the generator. Thank you. My crew will assist however they can. They've already familiarized themselves with your ship. It's a genuine pleasure to be on your ship, Captain Janeway, and welcome change from, well, falling bulkheads. Something is definitely odd with this. Something is definitely odd with this. So that's being done there. You gotta stay around the Equinox. Alright. Go to workshop. Ow. We should be fine, and then phasing out to grab this and then getting out of this entire thing so we can build this completely. Okay, let's go back to the Equinox. Captain, I heard you got the generator. You're hugely efficient. I propose we beam it over to the Equinox. Everything on our ship's already compatible. Even with the repairs, it would save us a lot of time. Agreed. The faster we verify its operational status, the faster we can replicate another. I thought exactly, Captain. I'll bring back to my ship to personally supervise. Okay. Ensign establish a connection with Captain Ransom. Let's see how that generator. What just happened? Bring several explosions on the lower decks. Red alert. Engineering damage report. It's bad, Captain. Several explosions at strategic points, precise enough to cripple our systems. Captain, I'm receiving reports of missing resources and rations. The Equinox's crew is gone as well. Is that what I think it is? It's a Borg ship, isn't it? Our shields are down. Fissures opening on several decks. Sudden invasion. Voyager's shields drop, freezing the bridge crew in shock. The blood-curdling screeches intensifies. Suddenly, blue portals tear across the deck and otherworldly aliens pour forth, attacking instantly. Phasers blaze, chaos erupts. We need to stabilize the shields now. Reinforced structural integrity field grid. It worked. Shields holding for now. The fissures close on all decks. Minor injuries reported, but the attack was too short to cause serious damage. What's the status on the Equinox? Gone. They used the chaos to take off. Track their warp signature. They have to repair their ship and install the generator. Until then, their progress will be slow. I'm reading fissures opening outside of our shields. The aliens are relentless. They keep up the space that will break through. We'll take back the force field generator. Ransom has a great deal to answer for. He's responsible for all this. Every injured crew member. Every death. Grab this and go forward. Sector. I need to grab at least something to be able to repair. Need some kind of duranium here. Centuries apart, Kelly and Janeway share a moment. Two leaders faced with the unknown. Two people unsure whether they'll make it back home. Janeway watches John Kelly through the fading log. He still goes about his duties, documenting the starless void, even observing an alien wreck outside. As oxygen dwindles, Kelly records his last thoughts. He faced death with no regret, just a quiet smile and a biting wonder. Ares 4 mission record, October 15th, or October 25th. It's been a nice place to visit, but I'm ready to come home. I have enough fuel for one last engine burn. Wish me luck. Good luck. Incredible. Kelly was alive inside the eclipse. It's amazing. Everyone assumed he was killed instantly. I guess that's one more history book we'll have to remember when we get back home. This man, Kelly, was an extraordinary individual. Let's say they don't make him like they used to. Kelly's logs are not so different from our own. We've also lost in the unknown, knowing where we want to go, but without the faintest idea if we'll ever get there. Curious, human sentimentality is a driving force on this ship. We should honor the late astronaut in some way to alleviate the emotional strain on board. You read my mind. Let's honor his scientific contribution as we enter the eclipse. If there's a way in, there's gotta be a way out. I'm gonna fire up the spectral imager before I initiate another engine burn. Collect as much data as I can. The imager's been working overtime cataloging all the matter in here, but a lot of it defies analysis. I think we're going to need to make room on the periodic table. Mission Control, Dad, whoever finds this, do me a favor, take all the data I've collected. Put it to good use. I hope you don't look at this as a failure. I don't. You hear that? That is the resolve of a scientist, a man whose life is placed second behind his research and passion for discovery. So you wish to honor the Kelly the researcher, scientific milestone unlocked. Okay. Here's some of the mess hall. All preparations for the ceremony are complete. John Kelly. Long before man reached the stars, he looked up and wondered if that was where he was heading anyway. Today, Voyager's crew pays homage to one of Earth's pioneers, Lieutenant John Kelly, following to rectify the history books once they return to the Alpha Quadrant. His own words, John Kelly had no regrets. He left his home and family in order to explore space. As all explorers do, he encountered the unknown, which took him further than any other human being in history. Maybe even further than he wanted to go. Space. Literally, it means nothing, a vacuum between stars and planets, but the same token, it means everything. It's what connects our worlds. We commend the spirit and bravery of Lieutenant John Mark Kelly as we commit his body to space. He will not be forgotten. Rest well. Ooh. Wow, that is an insanely good thing. I need uranium, please. Shields have failed. I just need uranium so I can start getting through certain things. Here we go. Repair. Available work team. Repair. 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 And I need to make sure that we're in a situation, we're in a complete hull repair here. Okay, we can fight if we need to. A warp core integrity field. Jesus, okay. That could be even more dangerous. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Let's continue. Let's get this damn thing back. Getting distorted readings on the short-range scanners. No sign of the Equinox. Is it gone or damn good at hiding? Locate them with the Dreadnought AI. Found them, Captain. They were hiding behind one of the larger asteroids. Equinox is approaching. Weapon system charging. Let's get this over with. Battle stations.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
It's gonna give us our port
Ability
side.
ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Captain, Equinox shields are weakening. They're hailing us. Ransom, surrender your vessel now. Can't do that. I get you're furious, but your grudge really is. But is your grudge really worth it? Nothing we did was personal. Only what we did to survive. No other way of staying alive in this part of the universe. You're a person of reason. I know that. I propose that you stop following us and build yourself another field generator. Tell him he will stand trial for his crimes. You and your crew have broken Starfleet's code. I can't let you get away with that. However, your dire need was. You will stand trial. Spoken like a true Starfleet captain. Very well. Do yourself a favor, Janeway. Don't follow. Suddenly, Equinox fires, blasting an asteroid perilously close to Voyager. Shields hold against the sudden impact, but the shockwave still rocks the ship, throwing the crew off balance. In the ensuing chaos, Equinox takes off. Helm, initiate pursuit. Captain, we've reached our destination. Let's continue it here. There they are. They're caught up with him. Hailing range, Captain. I told you not to follow, Captain. I told you you can't escape. Yes, you made yourself abundantly clear, which is why we prepared a little equalizer. Report what's happening right now. They are disrupting Voyager's energy flow, primarily our weapon systems. Our superior firepower warranted a one-sided battle. Now the odds are even. Our warp drive is also affected by the energy drain. A battle appears inevitable. Warp core capped at tier 3. It's impressive what my crew is capable of, isn't it, Captain? Don't get cold feet now. One of us won't be leaving this fight alive. Okay. Prepare for battle.
What are your orders, Captain?
I mean,
Moving to attack the
we're
front,
still
Captain.
Starship we're still Warship Voyager, all right? That's what we've
Ability
pretty much
ready,
kind of
Captain.
constructed here.
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Multiple detonations detected on Equinox's lower deck. Shield integrity nominal. Weapon system offline. Fissures are opening in and around the Equinox. Dozens of them. It's like the Equinox is being devoured alive. On Voyager's bridge, the crew watches in stunned silence as the battered Equinox is torn apart by the otherworldly aliens. Their shadow forms swarm the ship. Then, through the comm system, static gives away to the blood-curdling screams of the Equinox crew. Captain, they're being slaughtered over there. We can't just watch this. We have to do something. Hail ransom. Offer to save him and the crew. Hail them. Captain, I would surrender the ship to you, but it seems I'm no longer able to make that decision. Despite your betrayal, you deserve a fair trial, not slaughter. I'm willing to save you. It's too late for me. I'm responsible for this. I'll never stop attacking my ship I'm on as long as I live. For my crew, they deserve better. Take them, I beg you. They're good people not responsible for my crimes. Only desperate. Promise me you'll get them home. I promise. Ensign, lock onto the Equinox's crew. I can't get a clear lock. There's just too many of these spirits. The crew has to gather in one spot. Open the channel to all decks. Equinox crew, make your way to the bridge so we can get clear transporter lock on you. Captain, we're here. Please get us out. I have a lock. Energize now. There goes the Equinox. Report. Did the crew make it? The Equinox crew is in a transporter room. The ship itself has suffered a critical warp core failure. Captain Ransom is dead. All fissures have closed. It seems the aliens are satisfied. Warp core tier cat removed. Security take the Equinox crew to sickbay. They'll remain under observation and our trust won't be given freely. But for now, welcome to the Voyager. So I'd like to talk to the Ensign Marla Gilmore in private. Captain Janeway, I can't thank you enough for saving us, for taking us in, but for stopping us, putting an end to our crimes. Crimes? Which crimes? I think it's time to come clean, Ensign. We found a way to augment our propulsion system, something Ransom called bioneuroenergy. It came from another realm, those entities attacking us. We first encountered them when we met the Enkari, a humanoid species here in the Delta Quadrant. They were starving, injured, out of supplies. The Enkari were generous. They even summoned their spirits of good fortune to bless our journey, offering guidance. The spirits were the aliens attacking you? Yes. We used the Enkari summoning device to lure them into containment fields, and once they were trapped, they'd die. Their bioneuroenergy would crystallize. 10 isograms of the compound gave us a month's warp boost. It was slow, painful. You have harvested them. You killed them for fuel? We were desperate, starving, losing crew every day. We thought it was the only way home. I was the one who modified the warp core. I regret it deeply. I'll live with this guilt forever, Captain. I'm ready to sign trial. I'm gonna offer redemption. I'll place him on the crew. Your honesty is noted, Ensign, but there is no apology for your crimes. Your remorse is clear, however, until we reach Earth. Your skills are needed here. Start paying your debt by helping us get home the right way. Voyager, this is Captain speaking. This mission has tested us as individuals and as Starfleet officers. We have faced the enemy, and in the Equinox, we saw a dark reflection of ourselves, a ship that lost its way. Perhaps, given their circumstance, we were simply fortunate. But what happened to them, to Captain Ransom, is above all else tragic. We chose to uphold our oath. We will continue our journey, guided by the very ideals that define us. That is Voyager's way home. Janeway out. Captain, I took a closer look at Equinox's research documents about their warp drive modifications. It might be possible to adapt parts of the design without the questionable approach. The Equinox antimatter injector. Keep it in mind, Helm. It's time to return to our old course. Home. Okay. Can we... That's for gray mode. Alright, we need to get the warp core back up to tier 6. Jeez. Okay, let's get this up. Better research. Need 65 for that. All right, we're in a pretty good spot right now. Build a cutting beam control room. Yeah, I'm not doing that, my guy. I'm sorry. This is not a Borg ship. Okay. I need 160. feel like we could go cargo bay. Just a regular one. Another officer's quarters. Just for this. To be able to pull in. Because I think we just need a little leeway and then we'll be set on food. You gotta be shitting me. I lost the damn shuttle. Okay, and I need... Now I can see everything in Nebulous. Alright, we're just trying to get a bunch of deuterium. This will help. Jesus. All right. Last actual thing that we need to do in this sector. A large amount of tritium from this classical planet. Okay. Radiation levels are 3,000 isorems and climbing. Echoes of extinction. As Voyager descends, the view beyond their hull is not of a planet but of a tomb. Below the skeletal remains of a vast city stretch. The very air is a shroud, thick with a choking cloud of radiation that swirls all light and hope, ensuring nothing else can be seen, only felt. What happened here? It appears we're in the middle of some kind of nuclear winter. That's not the worst of it, Captain. I'm picking up faint life signs from within the city. We need to investigate further. Tuvok? I want you to sweep the city. Jesus, can I get some damn fuel that's not gonna kill our hull, please?
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Let's go. Let's go return. It's a dragon's teeth. The cave system is thick with radiation as the crew enters. Thousands of stasis pods are embedded in the walls. Most are coated in dust, some are shattered with exposed wiring and broken glass. A few still glow faintly. Their systems barely clinging to life. Captain, the walls here contain high tritium levels. This appears to have effectively shielded hundreds, if not thousands, of stasis pods from residual radiation for nearly 9 centuries. Do you wish to... Yeah, wake them up. See if you can wake them up. They might need our medical assistance. Captain, the away team recovered 2 individuals from the stasis chamber. Vital signs are stable considering the radiation exposure and centuries of stasis. They want to talk to you. Captain Janeway, welcome aboard the USS Voyager. With whom do we have the honor? Are you the one who woke us? I gave the order, yes. We found thousands of pods like yours buried beneath the surface. We had no idea you were still alive. Then I owe you a debt of great debt. I am Gedrin, and regrettably I now find myself the leader of the Flandoir. It appears our former leader, Gall, perished in stasis. Morin, Gall's former tactical officer. You were in stasis for 900 years. Why? What happened? We intended to sleep for only 5 years to escape the species called the Turi. I fear they're the reason my people, my world, are gone. Did you have a feud with the Turi? Why would they destroy your planet? Not just the Turi, others were in that onslaught. They attacked, we hid, expected them to fight amongst themselves to forget us, a dead hope. Multiple species don't unite against a single world without a reason. What exactly were your people involved in? Our ancestors walked the path of destruction with pride. We have been a target for their victims' anger since. Inherited guilt is a heavy burden, but 900 years is a long time. Do you truly believe that threat persists? We'll always be hunted, Captain. We seek no war, only respite. One way or another, our planet is no longer safe. Staying means certain death. If you can help us, we'd be forever in your debt. Okay, we'll find you a new home planet. You'll be overjoyed to hear this. Remain here to assist with the awakening, but might more and a few more of your people join you. Okay. I'm gonna look in astrometrics. Hold on. What type of planet is this? Okay, it's probably an M-class planet they need. This might be where we need to go. Activate. Choose the science laboratory. Okay, we need to upgrade this. We don't have the resources for it. Down here we have one though. Anything that we can upgrade right now that we've been waiting on? I don't think so. We large hydroponics, but we're missing technology there. Up the torpedo damage. I like some frenium. Okay. Stealing our mobile emitter. What? We lost the doctor. Doctor can't go out. Or do I have to redo it? I think I lost it. Damn it. Our scanners detected a potential candidate. Okay. We'll be able to keep growing. The Voyager's Elcars, a lush M-class planet, comes into view. While bearing the unmistakable marks of past storms, it nonetheless offers a hopeful, if imperfect, fresh start. Class of planets rich in water and vegetation, but initial scans reveal a significant vulnerability to intense disruptive ion storms. Not perfect, but promising. Not exactly paradise. I beg your pardon? 900 years in stasis for this, a world of endless storms? I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Moore, but we are working with what we have, and this planet is the best option we've found. We are holding course. Right next to a bored sphere. All right, let's bring them aboard. Retrieve Geldrin and the others for transport. It's been a while since Moore went to retrieve other Vadwar. Shouldn't they be back by now? Okay. Was that a subterranean tremor on the planet? Wait, they're being hailed from the planet's surface. Captain Janeway, you must listen. Morin, he's lost his mind. He's trying to silence Gedrin, your weak leader. Gaul would have seen the truth. Captain Janeway, I'm quite aware you prefer to leave us to rot in a storm-battered hellhole. But we have grander ambitions. We are Vadwar. We don't accept pity. We demand supremacy. Our ancient fleet means little, but your ship will be the key to our rightful dominion. We will arm our forces, reclaim what's ours, and purify this quadrant of all who dare to oppose us. He's starting the underground fleet. You must stop him. He's coming for you. Captain, I swear I had no part in this. It's not what I wanted. He intends to awake the ancient empire. We cannot allow it. Voyager cannot defeat an entire fleet, nor will I permit them to terrorize this sector. The myth of the dragon's teeth. After a dragon was killed, his teeth were planted in the ground. From those teeth, fully armed warriors sprang forth, ready to fight a new war. Maybe waking the Vadwar was like planting those teeth. We thought we were reviving a culture. We only unearthed a war. A war we cannot win, so we will ensure it never breaks out, or at least that the fleet doesn't. We bury their ships underground. Ensign, can you pinpoint their location? The surface radiation is confusing our sensors, but I'm detecting a faint surveillance satellite signal. If amplified, we might be able to locate the fleet. Alright, let's do it. Survivalists. So Chakotay comes in. Gilmore is a good one. I might go Pelican. We'll need someone with science. I might put Pell in here. Well, she doesn't have science. I take that back. Well, let's send 7 of 9. Captain, there's a group of Vadbar guarding the entrance to the inner chamber. Orders? Fight your way in. Team launched a surprise attack, overwhelming the Vadbar guards with coordinated position. They secured the entrance swiftly and pressed into the chamber. We've reached the satellite control panel, however there are Vadbar guarding it. A 7 of 9 is going to be used in this next one regardless, so... Team coordinates a quick stun assault, catching the Vadbar off guard. All enemies are neutralized before they can raise the alarm. The path to the control panel is clear when suddenly the cave begins to tremble. Stones start falling from the ceiling. The Vadbar must have initiated the launch of their fleet. We must activate the satellite. Bypass. Under intense pressure, the team quickly bypasses the Vadbar security protocols. The satellite activates just as debris begins to fall. Collapsing cave prevents us from beaming. We have to find another way out. I mean, relying on a quick assessment, Chakotay identifies a stable route through the chaos. They avoid unstable ground and falling debris, making it back to Voyager shaken but unharmed. Nice. Satellite tracking is active. I have their exact coordinates. Excellent work, Ensign. Now their ancient glory can wait another 9 centuries. Weapons to those coordinates. 45, 40. That's 40. Fire the disruptor away. Captain, all cave X's have collapsed. Their fleet is sealed in, partially destroyed. The Vadbar's ancient glory will indeed wait another 9 centuries. Good. Now we can get a lock on Getrin and beam him aboard before Mortron takes out his rage on him. I, Captain, read severe injuries, beaming him directly to sit by. Oh, hail from Warren. Voyager, this is not the end. The Vadbar will rise. I will find you. Your ship will burn. My vengeance will consume you all. Your vengeance will be unfulfilled, Warren. Justice will be served, but not by us. The people in the sector will see to that. Farewell. How are you feeling, Mr. Gedrin? Better, Captain. Thanks to your crew, but my people, 900 years, they've learned nothing. Such hatred, such hunger for domination. Not all of them. You were different. There's still a chance for those who truly wish to change. The planet we found is still waiting, a true sanctuary free from the shadows of the past. Perhaps I will try, Captain, for those who believe in a different future. As a gesture of my gratitude for Voyager's principles, here, a remnant of our past. No longer needed where I'm going. May it serve you better than it served us. Farewell, Captain. Okay. That was a fun little point. I'm looking to see if we need anything in this sector, or if there's like something we can easily grab. Actually, this is actually a pretty good point. That did nothing. Okay, next episode, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna go into it. And yeah, we're gonna go in. I'm not sure if this is the last sector or not, but it's the showdown with the Queen from that point, so we'll see. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys next time. Later.